So, first of all, excuse me, my voice is not the best today. I probably look like rubbish because I feel like rubbish, but people still got to eat, right? So, burgers. You can go to a takeaway, ring up, I'd like to order a burger. Of course you're not going to do that. Never. Sometimes. But the other thing is, of course, you can buy a pre-made burger patty, buy pre-made buns. Sam, you're meant to be bringing firewood in. Mum. Assemble all the salad and do it yourself. Now, of course, that's cheaper. Nothing wrong with that. I like to take things to the next level. Actually make the burger patty yourself. It's pretty easy. It's a lot cheaper than buying them, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, just because I'm not feeling the best, I'm not going to make the buns today. I will do that in another video though. I sometimes make my own burger buns. To be honest, I need to perfect it a bit first. So I promise I will practice. There will be a burger bun video. Bear with. So, anyway. Aston! So, anyway, in a bowl, I've got 400 grams of mince here. A lot of recipes say 500 grams. I like to try and cut that down a bit. I use 400 grams, and I've just got a bread crust here that I'm going to grate and just supplement some breadcrumbs in there. So chuck that in there with the mince. Now to this I'm going to add a teaspoon of mustard, or at least I would if I had mustard in the pantry. Not only am I a bit crook today, I'm a bit unorganised. Anyway, put a teaspoon of mustard in. Let's just pretend I am. Worcestershire sauce I have. You want a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And about 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Now also to this, I quite like adding like a very small diced onion, or half a diced up onion, or even grate some carrot, or if we've got some leafy stuff growing in the garden, a bit of silver beet or a bit of spinach or something, just dice it up really fine and chuck it in. That looks really neat in there actually. It makes it look gourmet if we've got a bit of greenery in there, but I'm just doing it plainish today. So I'm feeling a bit plainish. 1 egg. Egg just helps bind all the mince and breadcrumbs and stuff together. And you want 1 clove of garlic, or just a teaspoon of crushed garlic. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. So, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Right, so then you've got to get your hands grubby and give it a mush. I've got to do this left-handed because I've got a cut on this hand. I think it might hurt. Now, I would advise to look at the mixture, and in my case, it's very smushy, it's very, very wet. So I'm thinking I'm just going to grate a few more breadcrumbs in here to just dry that out a little bit, because I find the sloppier it is, the more it tends to fall apart in the pan. But another thing you can do as well, if you don't have breadcrumbs or bread to make into crumbs, you can chuck some rolled oats in as well, just to absorb a bit of the moisture. In fact, just to prove a point, I'm going to do that. I'm going to chuck in about 1/4 cup of rolled oats, just to mix in. The thing is with rolled oats, quite often I will supplement any kind of mince dish with some rolled oats, and when they're all cooked up, you wouldn't know they were in there. You really would not know they were in there, so that's made a difference already. So yeah, if you're a bit short on mince, or you're just looking to save a bit of money, supplement some of your mince with some rolled oats, just the finely diced rolled oats, not the big ones like you use in muesli bars, but yeah, works well. Oh, there we go. There we go, perfect. That's not quite as sloppy as it was. I'm going to divvy this into 6. Clint has 2 burgers because he's a growing boy. Of course you can break it apart with your hands. I'm just fussy. I like things to be even. I'm going to get out my business chopping board. This is the best chopping board ever. Now what I do is, I get my buns. I assess the size of the bun and I sort of try and shape the patty to fit the size of the bun. Call me fussy. I'd rather have a thin patty that covers the whole of the bun than have like just a big bun with a little burger in the middle. So I say I like things even. Now another tip when you're shaping them is, because when burger patties cook, even if you make them nice and flat, they do tend to rise up slightly in the middle. You always end up with a bit of a dome, or I do anyway, and then it's hard to balance stuff on top. So what I do is put a bit of an indent in the middle, and then when you're cooking, that will just rise up slightly and it ends up quite nice and flat. There we go. I'm going to cook those shortly. In the meantime, I'm going to make some chippies, because you've got to have chippies. And of course you're not going to buy a packet of chippies, are you? You're going to chop your own chippies. That's pretty simple. Bit of oil on the chippies. Just don't measure it, you just
I'll just let you do this bit.
Yes. Just preheating the oven, stick the chippies in the oven for, well, however crispy you want them really, about 200 degrees. And I just keep flipping them every 10 minutes till they look about right. Just preheating some oil in the frying pan. Get that nice and hot. Just pop that in. The bit that you indented, put that upwards. And we'll just sizzle away. And you can sort of just see, looking at the side of it, when it's halfway cooked. When it's halfway cooked, just give them a flip over. What some people like doing is getting a slice of cheese. Oh, someone's messaging me. They want me to work at preschool tomorrow. I don't know if it'd be a good idea, I'm pretty crook at the moment. Anyway, so what some people like to do is get a slice of cheese, and when the burger patties are almost cooked, just get a slice of cheese and put it on top of the patty, and it just kind of melts down the patty. And in my opinion, that looks very flash, but I can't really taste the cheese. I like the cheese under the patty. That's just me. That's just the way I roll. I like cheese on the bottom, then the patty, then beetroot, tomato, lettuce. In that order. Don't forget the beetroot, or it's not a burger. Serious. After they've had a sizzle for about 5 minutes or so, just muff it. Oh, look at that.